Jeff, you see all these agents and mortgage brokers, they write these amazing pieces about where the market is, how it's doing, and I don't ever see it posted as a blog into LinkedIn. It's a missed opportunity.
You've got something on LinkedIn that you want to share. What is that?
It's actually an article on a website that we frequent. We get a lot of our information there. It's called What to Post on LinkedIn. I'm going to share the screen. And if you're listening in, don't worry, I'm going to read everything to you. It's called What to Post on LinkedIn. And I thought Jeff and I can dive into this and kind of go through all 5 of these and kind of expand on them. All right, so here's the top portion of this. It says, the 5 best types of content to post on LinkedIn. LinkedIn demographic makes it an ideal platform for publishing highly relevant, shareable content, especially in the B2B space. Here's why. 4 things. 61 million users are executives. That's a massive number. Do you know that, dude? I didn't know that.
It doesn't surprise me. We kind of touched on this at the NAREB conference when we were interviewing Casey. So it doesn't surprise me. There's probably more higher net worth people per capita on LinkedIn than any other platform, if I had to guess.
I think so, dude. Another 40 million are decision makers. Okay. It's pretty serious.
So there's a lot of wives on there. Okay, got it.
Yep. Yep, that's so true. After email, LinkedIn is the go-to channel for business-related content. Oh, dude, I thought it would be YouTube. Interesting. I didn't know that.
Even.
Yeah, 50% of all B2B social traffic comes from LinkedIn. Wow. All right. So, what should you post? Here are the 5 things. Number 1, which, by the way, when I do this, some of them do really well, some of them don't. But the fact is, some do. Blog posts. Long form content performs best. And it says here, but be sure to make your teaser preview text very snappy. Oh, interesting. So make it shorter, make it connect with people. I think if we go look at, I've got blogs that I post directly onto LinkedIn, and those get shared pretty well. The Success Magazine ones, those get shared a ton. So it's very true. I would say if you're writing anything for your specific business, and let's just talk real estate. Jeff, you see all these agents and mortgage brokers, they write these amazing pieces about where the market is, how it's doing, and I don't ever see it posted as a blog into LinkedIn. It's a missed opportunity. So
it's almost a lost art, blogging, and we all talk about vlogging nowadays, but of all of the platforms, I would say LinkedIn is definitely blog centric. It favors blogging as much as it does anything else.
Yeah. Yep. And look, third-party content, right? I thought that was interesting. Don't just talk about yourself. That's for Instagram. I love how they added that. Also post engaging, reputable content from other publishers. For example, it says like TechCrunch. I would take it one step further and go visit Drunk on Social, grab pieces of content from there and then share them into there. That people will love that because it's valuable content for businesses. Next, native video. That's one thing I've been doing over the last 2 months a lot more of. And I'm going to blame it on Jeff because Jeff said, hey, by the way, LinkedIn has live. I was like, what? I had to check. And he's like, yeah, it has live. And then I checked it. And now I've been doing a lot more LinkedIn live through Restream. And LinkedIn loves that. I don't know that a lot of people actually do. I'm going to stop sharing really quick. I don't know that a lot of people do the live on LinkedIn at all. Do you hear that often?
Almost never.
And I think one of the reasons was when I went over to LinkedIn and I was checking the profile, you need to switch over to a creator profile. And I'll show you right here where it is. If you go over to your LinkedIn account, go to your main profile, you've got all of your information towards the top. That's great. If you scroll down towards an area that says resources, you're going to see a little section that says creator mode, and you just turn it on. And when you turn it on, in a couple of hours, maybe in a few days, it should turn on your live as well. But more importantly, anytime you're live and people are visiting or watching your main profile, the top portion of her profile turns into a video screen and it starts playing that video. So I love that, dude. Creator mode on. Definitely everyone should be doing that. So
I had to go look, make sure I had mine on.
Yeah, you do, don't you?
I do. Yep.
All right, perfect. Next two here, plain text, alternative to visual heavy feeds. You also need a certain dose of pure copy, whether that's sharing tips, promoting hacks, or just discussing something you recently learned. And you know who does that pretty well? London. Remember London just typed up a few things with little emojis and boom, we copied it. We shared it with everybody.
It's a good point. So, you know who else does that? Jesse Itzler. Because I share his stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. Actually, it just reminds me because they're all both big creators. They both have, Gary Vee also.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Yeah. And now that that's mentioned, it's almost like it's the Twitter-ish, because Twitter is very text heavy.
Yeah. It's like a longer form of text on LinkedIn. I love it, dude. And you're right. Very similar to Twitter. And lastly, photography and illustrations. So the images, especially ones that are authentic, branded, or overlaid with text, can be showstoppers on LinkedIn. Plus, they aid information retention for visual communicators. So those are the 5 worth mentioning. Once again, blog posts, third-party content, native video, plain text, photography, and illustrations. So with native video also, if you have a video that you've recorded, just upload it directly into LinkedIn. It doesn't have to be live. Just wanted to add that part to it.
Great.
But I thought that was great, man.